Good Friday morning. Tuco is in the shade. Smart dog. All right, what I got now is, before I always used my apprentice when I was helping new pilots learn to fly. So what I did is I picked up the AeroScout Maiden Flight to be my new trainer plane. It's easier than the apprentice. Two, my apprentice is getting worn out. Not from teaching people to fly, but I've got a lot of flights on it, a lot of banner tows, and a few crashes. But so this is what I bought after watching. I just got here. Gary fly it, fat guy RC fly it. Greg. It's just I don't know. It looked like like when you're not teaching someone to fly with it. It's almost like the T-28, HobbyZone T-28. It's just be a fun little plane. Maybe put a different receiver in it other than the ASX. But I'm running completely stock by the book. I've got everything by the book.
Motor off.
Even the motor on and off. And I'm in beginner mode, but I'm going to take off in experience mode. And let's get this maiden underway. Trim feels good right out of the box. That's hands off right there. It's been hands off. The wind's kind of blowing it. Use the low flaps. No, I'm kidding again. There aren't any low flaps. I love all the noise a pusher makes. You think it'd be going 1,000 miles an hour. The reason why I took off in experience mode is just well, I wouldn't say it's got unlimited vertical. It'll pull a loop. All right, let's put it in. Let's put it in intermediate. Still let me bank it.
Beginner mode. Experienced mode.
Well, she doesn't exactly twirl like an expert or extra.
Intermediate mode. Beginner mode.
Boy, she snapped right out in beginner. In beginner mode, it has some rudder coupling. I noticed that when I was setting it up. You add rudder, it turns. You can make. That's one thing I noticed. Like even on Pilot Ryan's video, when he had the guy flying Habu Joe, when Joe was learning, he could have cut those turns down a little bit if he'd have added a little rudder in the turns. That's something I always show people when I have them fly and safe. Is I kind of have them do the sticks and just tell them to move the sticks in unison in the turns, and it helps shorten your turn down.
Timer start.
Like we'll go down here. All right, I'll start a aileron only turn. That's all the way. That was all the way just using the ailerons. We'll come back around. We'll go down now, and now I'm going to add rudder. Here we go, adding rudder. See, and it does a nice normal turn where you can keep somebody in a flight pattern so they don't have to fly over the pits. But that's what I do when I teach somebody. Is I just have them, because I don't use the simulator first. I like using a safe plane first. Just getting them up so they can see what right looks like. Because to me, I tried flying on the simulator and I had a hard time keeping the plane in front of me. I didn't know what it was supposed to do and what it was supposed to really look like on the simulator. But once I flew, and then I could fly the simulator just fine. I knew what I was supposed to do.
Stop.
All right, let's see if it's got a world famous sticks off, hands off landing. Just a little straighten it there. I guess I'm adding a little flare. I added a little flare, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't resist it. But
Experienced mode. Beginner mode.
let's take off in beginner and see how long it takes to get off the ground. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I like this plane for somebody to learn on. It has nice big landing gear that looks like you could fix them. That's one thing I look at in a beginner plane. Can they fix the gear?
Timer stop.
And then the prop being in the back, you're likely to have less broken props. I'm just going to glide around using the rudder and the turns.
Timer start. Timer stop.
Man.
Timer stop.
Buzzing the tower? How dare you buzz the tower?
Timer stop.
But I can see I'm going to have fun with this plane. Heck, it's a,
Timer start.
you know, it's not a stunt plane. It's not a, I think it does one thing well, and that's poke around. But I don't know, there are days when I just like poking around. This is the most I've flown in safe in a long time.
Timer start. Time remaining 4 minutes. Experienced mode.
It's even a little faster in experience mode, as y'all know. Y'all are familiar with safe. You probably float, some people have flown it more than I do.
Timer stop.
Tower buzz! Flying under the umbrella, between the umbrella and the car. I can see I'm going to have fun with this plane. Yeah, it's got the T-28 characteristics. Except for it doesn't have a lot of vertical. It's not bad. I take that back. It's not bad.
Timer stop.
I can see why those guys are having fun with it, Gary. I can see why you like flying it.
Timer start.
Greg. Gary.
Timer stop.
Yeah, I had $30 worth of points.
Timer start.
And I was either going to buy the 1.2 Corsair or the 1.2 P47.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
But I got a guy at the park that kind of hangs out with me. And there's another guy that
Start.
he bought, what's that Cub? The Cub that everybody's learned on, the 3-channel Cub,
Timer
the yellow one. Which is a fine plane, but man, if it's windy, that plane doesn't
Timer start.
do well at all.
Timer start.
Crosswinds.
Timer
All right,
stop.
here we go. We're gonna landing in. We'll call this a video. Whoa.
Timer start.
I could probably catch it.
Timer stop.
Yeah, not bad.
Timer stop. Beginner mode.
Well, there we go. I scuffed it up. The wind, it just took it. I thought I could get out of the way. Oh. There you go. That's a Jeff moment. Oh,
Time remaining 1 minute.
that was funny. It's gonna halfway between catching it and getting out of the way. All right, let's get it in for a landing. There we go. There you go. Maiden Flight. I guess it's a HobbyZone AeroScout. But it's a fun plane. I had a blast with it. Even crashed it into myself. Oh, scuffed it up. That's all right. We'll touch that up. It wouldn't be one of my planes without a little gouge in it or two. But that's funny. That is just too funny. That is bad. There you go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Woo!